guys, Crystal Harmony here for the week of November 15th. I've got a card reading and a question to answer, and also some stones that I'd like to share with you. So our first reading is from a friend who has cancer, and she wants to know what the karma is involved with the cancer. What is it trying to tell her? So I've chosen to use the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine because they're nice, gentle cards. They've got good energy, and I thought that would be a good choice. I also chose, let's see, what is it? The Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a card from that as well. So the first three cards from Guardian Angel Tarot. Wow. Okay. All right. These are all three. This is kind of unique. They're all three thought cards. And the thought cards in Guardian Angel Tarot are the same as the suit of air in the Angel Tarot cards. Okay, so the first one is Two of Thought. And this is in the past. It says, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So this is in the past. So there's a picture of a little girl and a little boy. The boy, actually they both have flowers in their hand walking through a garden. And there's five white roses at the bottom of the card. So the Two of Thought. So that's sitting in the past. So in the past, you have noticed a standstill. And maybe you've got a lot of options and you're just not choosing options. For the present, it's the Healer of Thought, which is the same as the Knight of Air in Angel Tarot. It says it's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space and makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of life expertise. So clean it up. Clean everything up. Get rid of anything that does not serve you, and that can be not only physically in your surroundings, but also emotionally. Are there people in your life that that no longer serve you? Are there emotions in your heart that no longer serve you? And the interesting thing for me, it is a single woman. She's very stately, and she's alone. She needs to figure this out on her own. And the thing that makes it interesting for me is the Healer of Thought. I mean, what more can we want in the present if we have an illness but to heal it? And and I said the wrong thing. I was looking at the next card actually. The Healer of Thought is the same as the Queen of Air in Angel Tarot. Okay, so next card is the Helper of Thought. And the Helper is the same as the Knight of Air in Angel Tarot. So they're all three thought cards. And it says, your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You know, will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. So, I mean, it's sort of all boom, boom, boom. You're stuck. It's time to clean it up, and then you're going to start moving. And I think that, that's good, because anytime we have an illness, it kind of is just telling us that we're stagnant. And so I think it really looks good. I think you've had a lot of things stuck in the past, and that's maybe what this is supposed to do. An illness can either make you do nothing or get rid of it and move forward. So moving on to our Archangel Raphael, it says stretch. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. So it's time to not only clean up your life, but to stretch yourself and do more for yourself. Do more to help yourself be healthy. You tend to maybe be one who's always taking care of other people, and I think it's time that you take care of yourself and allow others to help you. And I didn't show you the helper of thought, but it is a man with a hawk. So maybe something in there about that hawk is important to you as well. All right, so I'm going to move on to the card of the week. Now, last week I was bound and determined just to pull one card for the week, and 2 extra cards fell out. So I think it was trying to tell me that I should do past, present, and future, or at least 3 cards for the week. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm using the Fairy Tarot cards. These are my favorite. All right, so for this week, we have 3 cards. 2 of them are major arcana, and we've got 1 minor arcana. Okay, so for the past is number 7, the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So that's kind of in the past, but when we're doing a weekly reading, it's almost split the week into 3 parts. The beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the end of the week. So the beginning of the week, the Chariot. The thing with the Chariot that always just strikes me is movement. Moving forward, and this is a fairy in some sort of a chariot pulled by dragonflies. Look at that. Isn't that fun? 2 little dragonflies there pulling the chariot along. Movement. Accomplishments. So maybe early in the week, it's time to get some things done. Being in the spotlight. Take, what's the word I'm looking for? Take gratitude in what you do and own up to it, and sit in that spotlight. Middle of the week, we'll go with that for the second card. It is the 5 of Spring, and it says opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. All right, so yeah, it's 2 little fairies. They look like they're kind of, I guess they're sword fighting with some flowers here. Some butterflies in the background. Butterflies symbolize change, as does the number 5. 5 is a number of change. So opposing goals. Maybe there's going to be somebody that comes into your life that is just adamant to be against you and not stand up for you, but it's kind of one of those things that you just need to overcome that. Just take it for what it is. It's perspective. Overly ambitious people, let them be overly ambitious, and maybe not in your life necessarily. Okay, so the last one is the Strength card. And this one is another major arcana, and we've got a lion and a lamb and a beautiful fairy in the middle. All the sparkles there. And this says, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. That's kind of what I was saying with the 5 of Spring. You're going to have some people in your life that are going to make you cringe and make you just want to pull out your hair, because everything is in opposition to what you are trying to say and do. And that's kind of funny. But by standing your ground and having your very own strength, you will overcome these challenges and be kind and forgive, and just remember that you have what it takes to make yourself happy, and that your perspective in your life is really all that matters. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go forward and introduce my stones. I just put these up on my Facebook page today, and these are called Boji Stones. Look at that. They're kind of a metallic stone, and they come in twins. This is the female, the smooth one, and this is the male. He's got protrusions all over him, and they're very heavy and metallic. These, I keep these in my, I have a little corner in my room where I've got what I consider my fairy stones, and my fairy stones are my very earthy stones, the ones that I love for grounding, and I can't even explain why some of them are in that corner. They just make me feel like it's just very grounding and earthy. But these Boji stones, they're great for protection. They're good for balancing because it is masculine and feminine energy. And you can hold them in your hands while you meditate, and you can definitely feel the connection of the energy. They're great for balancing chakras of all kinds, not just specific to one, but just the entire meridian system. So they're great to hold while you meditate. You can also place them in grid work around you, put one in the front and one in the back, and maybe some quartz crystal around you for amplification. But these are just amazing. When I hold them, I definitely feel energy pulsate through my hands. I like to keep them in my pockets. I put one in my right pocket and one in my left pocket, and they just feel great. I sleep with them under my pillow sometimes. They're just great for transmuting negative energy, getting that energy out there and turning it into something positive. And when I say that, it doesn't always mean physically turn into, you just see something happen, but more that it brings it up and it makes you deal with it. So maybe it's an illness, maybe it's just certain thought patterns that need to be changed. It keeps nagging at you until you deal with it, and that's really the way to improve your life, is just to go about it by taking it one step at a time and dealing with it. So that's the Boji Stones. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find me on Etsy at Crystal Harmony 444 if you want a thorough reading for yourself. And my Facebook page also Crystal Harmony 444. And we'll see you next week.